We'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFB this year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Navy Midshipmen. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Navy's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Pollard.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Sends it back in motion. On the option. It's a fumble on the play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about as a defensive player. But, man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming, you really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it.
A shot toward the end zone. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders.
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone, they try to do just that. The one-on-one matchups are going to be there in this game. That time,
looking for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off. That's number 10. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
And here comes the Navy offense. The last time they had it, they weren't secure with the football and put it on the ground, David.
Yeah, and I think sometimes that will cause for you to be a little bit conservative, but keep doing you. Put that behind. It's one mistake, Jesse. Move on.
I've always been a fan of getting that guy who fumbled it, the ball back early. You got to let that guy turn the page. They need him to make plays if they're going to win this game.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Using the quick game. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a 1st down.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all of the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Turning it on. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Guys, let's chat a bit about Navy. I'm sure you guys saw a great pickup in the backfield. 3-star running back gave a verbal last week, and getting good talent like this is really what programs at this level need to thrive on.
It's pivotal, Reese, and now you got a big commitment at the running back spot with those 3 stars, and now you start to build a class around him, get everybody else excited. This is how you build a program.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Navy will have to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. He came so close to pinning them deep, but maybe just a little too greedy. Tried to get it too close, and it'll come out to the 20. Here come the Irish back on offense. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got his man all by himself. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They were on the move. The 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Just keep slinging it. That's caught. It's Poe. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. Week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Hey, when everything else is covered, sometimes you just got to look to the big fella. I mean, it might not be the right matchup, but I got the size, I can throw it to him, and he rewards you with the speed.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So it's an 80-yard drive, and the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Navy now facing 3rd and short. He'll ride his man on the option. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. Motion from the back. They try to get it outside on the left. Breaks the tackle. And runs through another one. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds. Navy might want to catch this defense sneaking up on 2nd and inches. Hand off to the fullback. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
They booted away on 4th down. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's going to take off. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Long incompletions are okay. We got to take shots. You got to make big plays in college football. I love that you're taking shots. Keep taking them. Some of those are going to come home. Some of them aren't. But when they come home, they equal big-time points.
And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. Some hand fighting at the point of the catch will draw the penalty, but this one is going to go against the offense. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And as an offense, man, the last place you want to be is 3rd and long. And I think he's just got to put a little bit more mustard on that football. It comes up short. Got to step into it. Throw that maybe a...
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
And Navy will go back on the attack. They were forced to punt on their last possession, but this time taking over with spectacular field position. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Navy comes to the line facing 2nd and short. Now on the option. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
He'll keep it himself. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, midshipman.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution of scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. And he takes this from inside the 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. This drive will open from the 15. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Connection to the right. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. To the air on first down. Throwing right. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And they can't make the connection.
If the quarterback got confused on first down, he might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. That's caught. It's Poe. On the move at the 30. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Moves away as he feels pressure. Nobody open. He just throws it away and it'll bring up second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll try the run. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. To the ground to try to move the chains. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Firing to the right, complete. And he gets it out past the sticks, and Notre Dame will have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Off the play fake. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. The tag. Touchdown, Navy! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Dude, you're just thinking, hold him to 3, make him kick a field goal, don't let him score points. Heck no, you turn it into offense. What a play. Catches the ball in the end zone. Take a knee. Take a knee. No, sir. I'm taking this thing all the way back 100 yards to the house. What a play.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here come the Irish back on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown. Chance on this drive to even the score. Wide receiver comes in motion. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. The screen, he can go. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on second and short. From the gun, the running back has it. Still running at the 40. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Got a man, it's Poe. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. The Irish come to the line facing second and short. Trying play action. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Yeah, 3rd and 1, you know they're running the football. It's just a matter of who's getting it and where they're going. But this offense, it really didn't matter. Nice job up front, nice execution. Picking up not only the one, making it an even bigger play and getting the first down.
They're dealing with a second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He'll be forced out of bounds, and they're stubborn with this running game in the red zone.
Offenses that are great on 3rd downs, what do they do most of the time? They keep it in manageable situations where they're not predictable, not just dropping back to pass.
Touchdown, Notre Dame! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The give to the fullback. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Going to try to get it himself.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Now the pitch. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Navy will have to punt it away. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
He breaks the tackle. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They'll go hurry up here. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Navy will have to punt it away.
Number 10, on to kick it away.
Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Wide open downfield. Flying down the right side. Then Sutton, touchdown, Fighting Irish. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Run it with the fullback. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Makes the grab. Spins away. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Sticks it in his belly. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Heaves it deep. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Trying to make magic with his feet. Great job to get down with the slide after getting everything you could. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. They'll immediately call timeout.
Well, one thing you got to say about this guy is he's very, very poised. He knew he had that defender bearing down on him. He got hit right as he threw it. Still, though, it didn't affect his accuracy. Nice job getting that completion.
Quarterback now breaking the field. On the run deep down the right side. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
It's complete to the left. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
Man, this quarterback's been in a nice rhythm all drive, hasn't he? He's just playing on time. He's making good decisions. He's now got the offense at 1st and goal. I'd let him throw it down here. He has earned that right.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to pass. Trying to find the end zone. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry.
He wants to go deep. Makes the grab inside the 30. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Irish. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
They'll run the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Back to pass on second down. They're working that left side. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Navy will have to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Takes it on the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Here come the Irish back on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Off the play fake on first down. He's going to let it go. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's complete on the right side.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Makes the catch. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in.
Touchdown, Notre Dame! Quick strike through the air for the score. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. If he can keep putting together games like this, he might have a shot at Brady Quinn's career touchdown record of 95. All the great quarterbacks the Irish have had, guys like Joe Theismann, John Hewart, nobody's even close to that.
Yeah, and that's crazy to think about being in that kind of a company. And Notre Dame's always been a good running team. And when they find quarterbacks and have great quarterback play, then I think they start to take off to that next level. And so far, he's showing that here today.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Inside 4 minutes to play here in the 3rd. Give to the big fullback. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. The midshipmen come to the line facing 3rd and short. Give to the fullback. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Gets the back moving. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The big fullback's got it. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Well, this defense has been dominating their opponent all game long, and I think you're really seeing the fruits of their labor on the recruiting trail. They have got some dudes up front, out of high school, in the portal, and those guys are just wreaking havoc on this offensive line.
Navy will have to punt it away.
On to punt it away.
A high kick trying to pin them deep. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
By the receiver.
I'll tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
Here we go. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Second down coming up. The give from the gun. And he's knocked down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here comes the Navy offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Off play action on first down. And the quick shuffle pass. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Here on third down for this offense. Looking to throw. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
Punt is on its way. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Slips through the line. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Here come the Irish back on offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening. Run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience of this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Going to swing it on second down. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Irish! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this. You keep finding them.
On the run from inside his own 5. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So first down will open up the final period. looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the big fullback. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. Lining up to convert 3rd down. To the air, it's Provo. Under fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Hendricks. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Navy will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He's got great speed. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Throws for the tight end. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle.
Notre Dame, 56, Navy, 14.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll power it inside with the fullback. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's in the 4th quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game, because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. The option look. Quarterback on the keeper. Past the 1st down marker and still running. Nice job to keep it himself, find the 1st down marker, and move the change for this offense.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And they are fortunate to get the ball back, but unfortunate to have a long way to go after that loss. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. Goes to the option. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Makes the grab on the left. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down.
Nice job by the defense there on 3rd and long, just sitting back and keeping everything in front of them. They give up an easy completion, but because they were able to rally and make the tackle, now they set up 4th.
Navy will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Here come the Irish back on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Looking to the big tight end. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Well, it's a simple play. QB's just looking for his big fella, the tight end, and he couldn't reel it in.
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Moves around to clear up the vision. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
Man, what a nice run by the QB. Great job exploding, getting upfield, and then smartly getting out of bounds. And, man, how hard is it to stop an offense with a guy at the quarterback spot that's so dynamic?
Off the bootleg and rolling out. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on 4th? Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave here with a W? That's because this coach wants his guys to keep executing. I played for a coach in college that would have done the same thing. If backups are on the field, they get an opportunity to run your playbook, so let him do it. At the end of the day, you've got to force the opponent to stop you. And that's what they're doing. That's the mindset. I got to be honest, I like it.
Off play action. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give him a 1st down.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's what he catch it, big fella.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun to give, looking for room. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Provo. Trying to escape and get it himself.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
The midshipman looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. Give to the fullback. Picks up the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
fullbacks are a dying breed, but when you see them, it just reminds you of the big old neck roll, just huge, stout fire plugs that you don't want to hit. But on short yardage situations, occasionally you give the big boy the ball. There is no juke button. There is no speed burst. It is all power down your throat, hitting you and falling forward and getting that first down.
Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. On the option. Quick toss. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the air on second down. Quickly complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this...
And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. They still do count it for 6.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
Lining up to add another.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
Splits the uprights. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. NC State has the lead right now. This team can really open up the playbook at times, but I'm not sure this game is over just yet. They're up by 11 over UCF. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
Takes a snap, wants to throw. Got his man down the middle. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Man, let that thing rip. How about this guy? Almost 450 yards on the day. He's been throwing it early. He's been throwing it often. He's been throwing it all over the yard and with a lot of success.
That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking off the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? After that last completion, it's second down. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Working that left side now. At the 40, there he goes. It's a seam one. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
63, Navy 21.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Scanning the field, it's Provo. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Timeout called by the defense, 13 seconds to go. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. They'll run the screen. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He wants a big play here late. It's picked off, and another empty drive. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks